So I'm Joe. I'm CrossFit gym owner in Paris, France. Opened my box in 2012. I've had the gym for over 7 years now. Been going with your program for about 3 months now, and we've added around 100 members with your program.
To do that, so 100 new clients in 3 months, you
Yeah.
only spent, not per month, but total, 700 euros. So that's
Yes,
790 American dollars, right?
Yeah, that's right.
For you, a new member is worth 2,740 euro.
Yes.
And so you got 100 clients with 700 euro in ads. So it means that each and every time that you invest 7 euros in ads, you get 2,740 euro back, right? The cost per acquisition for a new client is at 7 euro. For you to get 2,740 euro back. So that's
right.
That's less than $8, $8 to acquire a new client. And so we did the math. In revenue, you actually generated 274,000 euros.
Yeah.
And then that's 310,000 USD. Right? So
yes,
you did this while France and Paris especially was experiencing a lot of strikes.
Yes, major strikes.
All the subways were like closed off.
Completely closed, yes.
If you do the math for the return on investment, you are multiplying your money by 390 times. Now you have a system that multiplies your money by 390 times, not percent, times.
Yeah.
Right? So yeah, those are the incredible results that you got. Yeah, could you please tell us more, like what happened like during this last months, the situation with the strikes, the kind of growth you experienced, what you could have done better. Like, yeah,
a lot of
you
things
can
better.
tell us.
So
tell us more.
This is a result with doing a lot of things wrong. That's not what we could have done if we had done everything right in the first place, and if the circumstances had been better for us. So Paris went into France, but Paris especially went into major strike in the beginning of December, and basically all public transportation was shut down. So people were unable to move, basically going far into the city. They could only move where they could go by foot, by walking distances. So as soon as we started the campaign, we had a lot of appointments with people, with new prospects coming in, but most of them had to cancel due to the strike. They were unable to come after work or before work. If they came, they couldn't go home after that because there was no transportation. So we had cancellation rate or no-show rate of over 70%, probably 70-75%.
So
and even
with 90% of the people that were scheduling an appointment, they were either not showing up or canceling the appointment.
Yeah.
Even with like a 10% show-up rate, you still grew your gym by 100 new members in 3 months.
Yes. And on top of that, we're not doing this. Nobody is doing this full time at the gym now. I'm doing the appointments. I have four other coaches doing the appointments as well, but we're only doing this on our spare time. Nobody has cleared the schedule to do this. Nobody has cleared his coaching hours or whatever to do this. It is a couple of hours a day of appointments with new clients. It is not all day, every day, 7 days a week. It's 5 days a week, 2 hours, sometimes maybe 3 hours between the four of us a day of appointments, and that's it.
So it means that you wouldn't have the strikes. Maybe you could have like 2x your results.
Yes,
you would actually
definitely
have more dedicated time to do these consultations. Maybe you could have like 2x your results. Also, you told me that you were great at following the sales process, but actually the 3 other coaches that ran some consultations, they were not really trained yet on the sales process that I teach within the program.
The first couple of months, they definitely took some time for them to adjust, and a lot of going back and forth between them and me, because I learned the method from you, but then I had to teach it to them. So that took a couple of months. Now I think everybody is on par. Everybody is okay with the sales process and appointment process and everything. All those things that we learned during your teaching. But yeah, definitely December and January was not as good as could have been.
Yeah. So it means that if Paris was not on strikes, if your coaches were trained already on the sales process, if you would have spent maybe a bit more on ads, and if you would have like dedicated time slots to do that, you think that maybe it wouldn't have been like 100 new members, but probably like 2x. Like how much do you think you could have done?
It's hard to say, but a lot more. That's for sure. Like I think for now, our biggest hindrance is just that we wouldn't be able to take as many people as we could. It's just like we could probably get 100 new members a month if we followed the program a little bit more seriously, strictly, and with a bit more time dedication. Could probably add 100 members a month, no problem. But we just can't absorb. Our gym is just like too full for this, so we can't even like absorb that many members. We could probably open a new gym just with that program and fill it up in a matter of months. So
in 2 months it could be filled up. 2 or 3 months it could be filled up already, right?
Definitely, yes.
How did that change your life?
It made me a little bit more relaxed regarding the future of my business. Like the business has been open for over 7 years, as I mentioned, and we've never been in a tight spot financially. It was always okay, but it was never great. Taxes are really high in France. Rents are extremely high in Paris. Like we have like really crazy overheads with our rent. We invested a lot for renovations and stuff like that, for new equipment. We have a lot of coaches, a lot of hours, so our overheads are really, really high. And even though we make money, we spend all of the money back in the business. And now, since we started the program, the money that we've added on top of what we make usually, that's almost just benefits. It's not. It is added value for us. That's like we went from a 10% profit margin to a 25% profit margin in a matter of 3 months, and that's really what we had missed for the last 7 years. And now it gives me a little bit more breathing room and a bit more thinking time to think about the future of the business, and not trying to scramble the money to make sure that we can cover our overheads every month.
Yeah, and if you continue, with the Max Starter Gym program, you can go to 30, 40, 50. We even have like one of the coaches, the Max Starter Gym coaches, Mark, is at 55% profit margin right now. Yeah, you see how it could become possible soon, right?
Oh yes. Yeah, that is. I mean, it's just 3 months, and it's 3 months partial time, bad timing with the strikes, all those things. So yeah, now I'm looking to hire a full-time coach that will do only appointments and only follow up with the new members, and that will onboard 50, 100 members a month. That's going to take us to those 40, 50% profit margins. Yeah.
Also, you were telling me the other day that when you were turning your ads on, it was just for a matter of like 2 hours.
Yes.
And then your calendar was getting full for the next 3 days.
Yeah. Definitely. Like I turn it on, and as soon as the SMS notifications start to come in, almost instantly shut it off, because after that they just keep coming. And since we don't have a lot of slots open every day, just a couple of hours every day, it fills up in maybe 2 hours. Everything is filled up for the next 3 days. So I shut it down immediately.
So it was actually not the marketing system that was limiting the growth. It was just your own availability that was limiting the growth.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. We could easily fill 6 hours a day of appointments. No problem.
Yeah, easy. How was it before? Like, before the system, how is it now? Like what's the main change? Like what were the main things that you learned? What are the main things, that are like really different compared to the way it was before and the way it is now? What are the main breakthroughs you got? What are the main things that you learned? What are the main mindset breakthroughs that you got? Tell us more about the change that happened in the business and also in your own mindsets in the last 3 months.
I would say the biggest change is the way we onboard people and the way we advertise a gym to people. What we used to do is have free tryout sessions. We would take a group of 8 to 10 people every day that would come in and try at the gym for free for 1 hour. And after that, we would offer them a special offer, like a discount on our onboarding. So we would sell really cheap memberships to them for the first months, like with a heavy discount. And we were relying on that discount to get people to onboard. So we were doing a lot of volume. So it took up a lot of space, a lot of coaching hours and stuff like that to have people coming in, and they were paying cheap entry prices. And we thought that if we wanted to onboard people, we had to do the cheap entry prices, because if we advertise something or if we offered them something that was more expensive, they would not join. And now we have turned this completely upside down. So now we're doing a lot less volume. We see a lot less people every day because we do only one-on-one consultation. And so the quality of what we deliver is much higher, much more personalized. We spend a lot more time individually with people, but the rewards financially are much higher. Our entry tickets have been multiplied by 8 to 10. So we don't need to see 20 people every day. And try to convince some of them to join. Like now, every time we onboard someone, it is worth it. And beyond that, it's also much more rewarding as a coach, as a business owner, to spend more time with your clients. We were losing a lot of clients because we just didn't have time, the necessary time to get to know them. So some people we got to know because it was easier, and some people we just didn't have the time to get to know them, and then eventually we would lose them, and we didn't know why. Now we get to spend much more time with them, learn about their problems, trying to fix it, trying to see solutions. And it's just much more interesting. It is really, really interesting to get to know people, give them results, and see their life basically change after a couple of weeks with us. So yeah,
that's awesome.
After 7 years, it is really a breath of fresh air for me, because I was maybe going in a circle after 7 years, doing the same thing again, and now there's a new perspective on how to exercise my job, and that's really rewarding.
Yeah, and it's just the beginning, right? Because we have so many other things to actually work on still, right?
Yes. Oh yes, a lot.
Just by providing more one-on-one intimacy to your prospects and to your clients, actually, it connected you back to your own why, on why you started a box 7 years ago, right?
Yes, definitely.
Awesome.
I really started it out of passion. We started out out of a garage gym, not even garage gym. We were working outside with some friends, and basically the gym grew out of that group of friends that was training outside in the streets in Paris. The gym, we started with no money, no experience, nothing, and it was really like the passion for coaching, the passion for CrossFit that made us start that gym. And yes, you get, after that, once you open the gym, you get caught up in a lot of things, like financial thing, all the admin stuff, and you lose a little bit that passion that you had in the beginning, and that definitely brought it back.
And so here you were saying that you didn't use any free trial or any discount. Actually, it's the opposite.
No.
You charge actually way more than actually the current membership. Yeah.
Yes. Much more.
No free, no discounts, right? According to you, is it the promotional offer that actually inspire people to get healthier and fitter, or is it like other things?
Oh, it is. We show them the results, we show them the benefits, and we address all the things that make them fear that they will not succeed. Like most of people come in, if they have seen our ads, they're interested because they know they don't have enough motivation on their own. They know they don't have enough knowledge on their own, and they really need someone to hold their hand, basically. And that's what we offer. We offer them like help and support, and a really personalized relationship, something where they can ask any question, where the coach is going to be forthcoming and make sure that they come to the gym, make sure that he addresses all their fears, all their problems. And that's really helping them. That's most people that we see have gone to other gyms before. They have gone to global gyms, to fitness centers, and they never succeeded because nobody was there to teach them. And now we offer that, and they're willing. We're helping, so they're willing to pay for our services. That's how it works.
And actually, before 3 months ago, it was kind of like the same for you guys, right?
Yeah.
Where they were maybe not getting the results they were after, right?
Yeah.
And so now with the delivery also, it changed, right? So it means that we helped you, of course, with the sales process, the marketing process, but also with the delivery of it.
Yeah, definitely. Now we know how to structure a personalized program, because I think we've been really proficient over the last 7 years on doing group stuff and general stuff, but we have never been into that personalized program. Like do very little personal training and such. So this has been a big help for us.
Awesome. What tips would you have for other gym owners? What 3 tips could we give them just to help them?
Don't be afraid. I think that's the main thing, because when you've been doing things a certain way for a long time, and you're always hesitant to jump into something new, and you have your habits, and you're like, it's kind of working, I've been here for 7 years, why should I jeopardize it all to maybe have a result? And that's not how you grow a business. Like if it's kind of working, it is not working. So you have to find a solution and make it work. And this is definitely worth it. And even if you're afraid, I'd say worst case scenario, if you realize it is not for you, whatever, it is reversible. Like it's nothing, like it's not gonna, you can't destroy your gym doing this. You can only make it better. So yes, do it and go all in. Don't go half-assed. Like do it.
Yeah, because it's not like we are being gimmicky with the marketing. It's not we are being salesy with the sales process.
No.
It's not like I recommend you guys to do like a free 6-week challenge that is actually a bait and switch. It's not like we are lying in the marketing or in the sales process. Actually, what we do really helps with your reputation and your branding.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. Like we have over the last 3 months, we have not had a single person that has complained about what we offered. Like some people didn't sign up because they didn't want to, but all the people that signed up, nobody has complained. Everybody is really happy. We got like really good social media reviews, and people are talking about it. They're posting stories on Instagram about the gym. They got really good friends with the coaches that is following them. So yeah, definitely there's no trick. There's not trying to bait people and trying to lure them into something that is wrong. Like the product is good. Yeah, people are not complaining.
Yeah. So like the Max Out Gym method is not a magic pill. I teach my clients the skills that they need, and also I have a team of coaches. We are 5 coaches total, right? Teaching you like all the skills that you need. Those skills are not going to go away. It's not like it's a little strategy that we use for a month or 2 or 3 to grow a gym. Those skills, like you keep them for life, and you can keep them to grow your gym for the next year, the next 2 years, the next 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years to come. Those skills, you're going to have them, and in 30 years they're going to like still help you grow your business. Do you agree with this, Joe?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So what would you tell like gym owners that are considering the Max Out Your Gym system and that are like, I'm afraid, I don't know if Remy is full of shit or not. And also like 100 new clients in 3 months. It's too good to be true. Joe must be lying. And also, wow, to get this kind of results, the cost of the Max Out Your Gym program would be crazy high. Like, what would you tell them?
No, again, just do it. Like I was really hesitant, as you know, Remy. I had a call with one of your associates, and I was really afraid. Like I didn't know. I needed time to think, and she addressed my fears, my pain points, like we do with our clients, and same thing. Like the product is good. It is there. It is not like a phony speech sales or whatever. And once you started, the whole team, the whole Max at Your Gym team is really there to help you. Like if you don't call them, they will call you. Like, hey man, what's going on? Where are you with the program? How's it going? Have you done this? Have you done that? And they're really also trying to personalize it, like try to understand your business and how it works and where you're at, and what you need to make sure that you deliver the right solution for your gym. It is not a here, this is a program, and now do your thing, and that's it. I've sold my program, and that's it. No, they're really, the whole team is there to support and help you. Yeah.
So to people saying, like this kind of results are too good to be true, I'm like, it's not too good to be true. It's because I only invite the right gym owners within the program. I only invite the ones that have what it takes to be successful. What would that be according to you? What does it take to actually be successful with the Max Outdoor Gym program?
Well, as I said, you got to go all in. You can't half-ass it and take this and not take that. I mean, it is a whole thing. It is not just a sales process and a marketing thing and Facebook ads. It is a lot of mindset, a lot of customer relationship, and really understanding the basic needs of people that walk into your gym. What do they want? If you don't understand what people want when they come in here, if you think CrossFit or your gym is all about the training and what you and how many reps you've done on their back squats, stuff like that, then you've got it wrong. You got a lot of things to learn about the fitness business, and that's, I would say, maybe for most people even more important than the ads that you're going to be running on Facebook. Like, that's just the technical part of the program. You got to be open-minded and be very objective about your business and be able to see it as it is. You got to be able to look at your business and say, okay, we need to change in those areas. We really need to change if we want to make progress, and you got to be able to and willing to change your business and the way you do business to make it work.
I always say that the Max Outdoor Gym program is not like a Facebook ad program. Sure,
no.
We do Facebook ad and Instagram ads, but actually you could go to YouTube, how to run a Facebook ad. You can learn how to run a Facebook ad, right?
Yeah.
It's easy to set up a Facebook ad. The Max Outdoor Gym program is more of a business program, of a communication program, and of a personal growth program, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if you got people walking into your gym right now and you're not selling memberships to them, then just doing the Max Outdoor Gym program is going to make you sell those memberships. You don't even need to run the Facebook ads. Like, just people walking in, instead of not buying, they're going to buy after you change the way you speak to them and the way you address their questions.
Awesome. Great. Anything to add, Joe? Yeah, that's a good recap of what happened.
Yeah, I think I actually got appointments to go to now to onboard new people, new members. Yeah,
good crush.
So guys, really do it. I mean, we've been a successful gym for 7 years. We've one of the biggest gyms in France, and one of the oldest. But this is really taking us to the next level. So, yeah, do it. Don't hesitate. Do it.
And I'm sure you're gonna become the first one now. To be honest,
I really hope so. Actually, because that would be great.
With that kind of growth, like if you actually do what it takes to get 100 new clients per month, it's gonna be pretty easy to actually become the first gym in France.
Yeah, I hope so. I really hope so. That's really the goal. Yeah,
let's do it.
Thanks, man.
All right, mate. Thank you so much, and we chat soon.
Thanks to you. Yeah, see you soon.
Bye.